Hi guys, welcome to my basement workshop. I'm Doug. Hello, welcome. So I'm trying to build the ultimate man cave and I'm remodeling my basement in between double shifts and no sleep. And I'm pretty much done with the big stuff. Now I've been kind of color and experimenting with different stains, different finishes. I have polyurethanes. I have a ton of different kinds of stains and colors. And I don't know, I find it relaxing for some reason. For some reason, really enjoy it. So I do have a bunch of boards to stain and some to polyurethane. And I have some leftover cutoffs from the remodel that I was going to experiment with. I want to try and mix some of these dyes and some of this mica powder in with some urethane and see what happens. Some clear polyurethane should be interesting. So I thought I'd bring you along. I was going to try a few different things. I am short on time. I want to keep the video pretty short too. I've been just experimenting with all different stuff. Burning wood, different polyurethanes, different burns, different colors. Some of the best color has been food coloring. I was concerned it might rub off, but it really doesn't. It dried good. Food coloring has been so far like the best thing, and it's like the cheapest. I haven't had very good luck with the dyes or the powders, but I may not be doing it right. So I'm also going to try the epoxy. So there is this epoxy resin stuff that a lot of woodworkers are using. And I've been also just straight up spray painting wood, and it actually comes out pretty nice. But I'll bring you along here. Let's see if we can get something done together. It's so cold down here, it's not even really good. One thing I do have, it's pretty neat, a little air filtration system. I buy a whole bunch of these furnace filters from Home Depot. They're under $2 a piece. I gotta buy like 6 or 8 of them. And I'll just generally run this box fan on high, and if I'm spray painting or something, I'll put a couple of those filters back there. And it works fairly good, it really does, but it's just a very cheap little filtration. Because it does get stinky. The stains and polyurethanes do have quite the smell going on. Oh man. I'm still trying to wake up. So this has been my favorite stain. Are we in frame? It's called Ebony. I've tried some others, and they're not as good. The one is so dark too. This gel, this black gel stain is pitch black. And then I tried this espresso, and this one's fairly light. This is a lighter one. This would be good for hardwoods and stuff that you don't really want to mask the natural too much, because it's fairly light. And some others, but these are going to be what I'm going to work with today. I generally apply my finishes with a rag instead of a brush. I don't know, I have bad luck with brushes. I always have brush marks, always, and I always get a bristle or two in there. And I just have better luck with rags. It's important to use the right kinds of rags, which I may not even have handy. And I don't. So I'm I'm gonna have to pause it because I can't use like a shop rag. Let me show you what I mean. So I have a couple like actual shop towels, and I don't like using them because, believe it or not, they will bleed the blue into your workpiece and it'll look like crap. So I actually have to go score a rag. I'm gonna put you on pause and see you in a minute. Alright. I have some of my grungy truck towels. I'm just gonna cut a small corner of one off. If you're polyurethaning like natural wood without staining it, you'd be surprised how the color of the rag will impart itself right into the polyurethane and affect your workpiece. So I'm just cutting a couple squares of this grody old towel. It is clean, but it's stained. I used it for wiping my dog's feet when they came in from the mud and stuff. All right. And I don't know, I have a million paintbrushes too, but I had bad luck with using paintbrushes. Am I still recording? Am I in frame? How are we doing over here, guys? Yeah, not too bad. My lighting, I have a ton of light and it's not enough. But let's experiment. This one's almost empty. I really wasn't thrilled about the way these ones turned out. I mean, they're not bad, but I don't know if they're going to fit in with my color schemes, but I'm going to stain the backside of these and polyurethane them. I love the smell. So these are fairly similar boards. They were all free. Hopefully you guys can see. I don't want to make a mess here. They're fairly similar. I think I'm going to try something here. Quick with brush and stuff. So we'll do wire brush, put W, nylon brush, and green scrubby. And just see if it has any effect. I'll only do half the boards with each of these. This is a super stiff bristle brush. I'm not going to push too hard with this thing because this will actually gouge. I'll do half the board. It's throwing a lot of dust and I don't have a mask. Well, visibly, this wood has got scratches going every which way. So I don't think it's even going to be noticeable what I'm doing here. Again with no mask. Oh, it smells so good. Whoa. It smells so good to smell pine like that. Even though these boards are all garrote, this stain is so heavy it's going to cover all that pretty much. So a lot of times the pigment settles. If you want it really dark, you got to make sure it's stirred. You guys probably are not able to see very much of this. I need a better system, better tripods, better everything. Interesting. The side that I hit with the nylon brush is vastly different. Look at how much different that is. And it's not really changing. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up the difference. It definitely did raise the grain. I think you can see it on this one too. Let's wipe these. Now the longer you let it sit, the darker it'll soak in. But you can always make it darker. You don't want to go too dark right off the bat. How blotchy and terrible. So another thing with pallet boards, they've been exposed to so much stuff and they've absorbed so much hobo urine and chemical spills that they do blotch up and look a little funky. I think they sell something like a conditioner to prevent that. But we'll see what a second coat does. So this obviously is showing up big time and it looks terrible. Probably should have did the whole board. Just like this one. I should probably just do the whole board. Because not good, not good. That really showed up bad. It did not come out very good. Let's see what happens with this one. And the second coat might have a big impact on it. That was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. And it makes it not want to take the stain. Hitting it with the nylon brush really hard like I did is making it really not as dark and not taking the stain as much. It's very interesting. And same thing with this one with the green scrubby. It is also not taking the stain equally. Now, if you want to go really black, I could cover any of my mistakes with this really heavy black, which is nice. This should cover just about everything. Now let's wipe on this and see what we got. That's kind of nice looking. Okay, this one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. It's not great. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's not dark enough for my taste. I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. Generally, this ebony is usually my favorite. And I noticed about one of them from this place called Lenco Lumber, which is like a more of a local place. And the other one, this one I got at Home Depot. And the one I got at the mom and pop place is way darker and thicker. This one is thinner. It's weird. It's like the batch is different. I can't explain it. All right, this is super dark. This may be the darkest stain they make. I'm not sure. Whoa, that was way too much. Spread that out over here. I just lopped it right on there. None of these came out good. But that's why I like using the pallet wood and free wood to experiment with before I try it on my $64 a piece Home Depot lumber. God only knows how much real hardwood like walnut and good hardwoods. Okay, I went way too heavy on that one. I have enough here to do it 3 more times. That looks nice. That looks nice. I like that better. It doesn't look a whole lot different, but it's darker. I could see every scratch on there. I don't want to be taking the time to sand these, and I'm just going for it as it is. What an amazing difference, that wire brush. So, you know what? Let's hit it. Let's hit it again with the wire brush. I cannot believe how shitty that came out. I could have let the stain sit on there longer, maybe. Most of your woodworkers like the wire or nylon brush better than the wire brush. This one looks like hell too. This could have been a really nice piece with the grain like it is. But we can work on it. It's not too late. It's not too late. I really ought to have grabbed a dust mask. Let's see if we can bring the grain out again. It is still blotchy, but I bet if I did it longer. All right, I'm gonna put you on pause for a minute. Okay, so I have a bunch of these big bastards to do. And I'm not gonna mess with them too much as far as experimenting and such. I'm gonna do one side, one stain, and the other side another stain. That's the only thing really. I'm not prepping these at all. Didn't even peel the stickers. Okay, we'll start with the ebony on this side, and we'll do the gel on the back side. So boards like this will stain up pretty nice, unlike the pallet boards. Oh, I think I have company. Be right back. Alright, UPS picking up some Amazon returns. So that could have been costly as far as wiping goes. I might have let this sit on there too long. No. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Slopping it. Dirty dog. Try and make this thing even. This will come out nice. It shouldn't be too blotchy. There's no scratches or spots. There's some bad grain area, but that'll add to the look. Wait to see how the gel black turns out on this. On the back side. Probably right in your way, huh? As you can see, I am not exactly the wood whisperer here. I'm just slop shit on it. I didn't even peel the damn stickers. Okay, I'll give it a wiping. I'm pressed for time and I'm rushing this. I didn't want to. I had delusions of grandeur pre-video of all the great stuff I was going to do in the video, but now I feel like I'm just trying to rush through it, and I hate that. It actually looks pretty nice. I will quick hit the other side. With the gel. This stuff is black as hell. Some boards just drape this up. Some boards it goes pretty far. These are pretty smooth. Should probably start wiping the other side now. It smells so good, the fresh wood, the stain. It is like quite the happy place. It's a relaxing, I don't know, there's something about this. It's very nice. It's very nice, very relaxing. Even though I'm terrible at it. But you can't let that discourage you. I'm terrible at tons of stuff. Doesn't never stop me before. Yeah, way darker. See the difference in a sec. I'll flip them. And they don't look that great, but I don't know. I think with some heavy coats of polyurethane, they'll look okay. I could even do a second coat. Honestly, they're not that different. It's not that great of a finish. I gotta admit, I am not exactly thrilled with the way those look. I may go for a second coat and let it sit a little longer. But anyway, I have to get ready for work. Thanks for sticking it out. And we'll do some more. Have a good day. Bye-bye.